So now let's look at a few examples of how these generational curses can look like. The first one, let's assume you're a guy that you're looking for a job. You tried the first interview, you didn't get the job. Second, you didn't get it. Third, you didn't get the job. And you start asking questions. You start wondering what happens. And probably maybe you went to meet your dad, and then he tells you that, oh my son, you just have to take it easy, because in this our family we have to struggle to make it. Now what happens, you allow that thought stay at the back of your subconscious mind, because whether you like it or not, it goes to the back of your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is the part where your beliefs, your habits, and your expectations are formed way before they are even being birthed out in your reality. So you take that thought into your mind over time. And you know one thing, that the brain likes patterns. It likes patterns, but when it encounters something new, something that is uncertain, it doesn't like it. And it hates uncertainty more than it hates a bad explanation. So what happens is you start thinking, am I cursed? Is something wrong? What could possibly be going wrong? And let's assume you went for the job interview, you were very qualified. They even told you, yeah, you're good for the job. But you went back home and they said they're going to get back to you, and boom, no one called you. Or let's assume you're a lady, you're ripe for the marriage, and you keep meeting suitors, amazing suitors, incredible suitors, and just at the brink of when it's time for you to get married, they all run away. You start questioning yourself. Maybe you go meet your mom, what's happening? And they say, my dear, it's not really easy. Before someone gets married in this family, you have to sweat, you have to pray very well. It's crazy. Or you're a footballer, you're so good, everyone knows that you play football very well. But then you go for scouting programs, they pick people but they don't pick you. And then you wonder, my dad was a footballer like me. Could it be that it's something that happened to him that is happening to me? You ask questions, right? But I would like you to take this into your mind. Nothing is following you. Nothing is after your name. Nothing is self-sabotaging you. Nothing is sabotaging your efforts, I mean to say. So, like I said, nothing is following you. Nothing is changing your name. And nothing is sabotaging your efforts. Now, let me explain why I said this. Let's assume you're the guy that's the guy looking for a job. Now, there are certain reasons that could play why you didn't get that job. Yes, you might be qualified. You might even have a first class. But there are other indices that works when they're selecting someone for a job. There are other qualifications. Maybe you didn't pitch yourself well. It could be you didn't pitch yourself well. Maybe towards the interview you were nervous, because like I said, your subconscious mind, is that part of you. They call it the womb of reality, because it's that part of you where your expectations are formed even way before you see it. So let's assume you're someone that has this knowledge that you struggle before you get a job. It's not going to work out well. You believe that there's a course after your life. You get in front of your interviewer, you get tensed, and you don't pitch yourself well. Or it could be that maybe after the selection, they had a rethink and they had a reshuffling. Or maybe they had to cut out expenses and you weren't picked. You know, when bad things happen like this, people tend to forget about the good that has happened, because because your brain tries to connect. It tries to remember the bad things that has happened more than the good things. One bad can cancel out a lot of good, and that's something you need to be very careful. What about the lady that has suitors coming left, right, and center? You think you're the problem. What if you're not the problem? What happens is It's showing you the unreliability of the human person, the human behavior. What if that's what it's showing you? People changing their plans lately. What if the person was not really prepared at the moment? But the problem is, when you have these beliefs, you tend to believe that everything bad is happening to you. Maybe you're the footballer guy. You didn't fit into the pattern of play that the team wants. Or there are other factors that you're looking for that you didn't have. So it's left for you to now go back and work on those things and observe. Because sometimes the problem might not even be from the people, the problem might be from you. The problem might be from you. But the problem here is, do you allow those thoughts to marinate at the back of your subconscious mind? Because when you go spiritually, your subconscious mind is the womb of your reality. And whatever you hold into your heart, like whatever belief you have, sustained over time becomes your identity. And those are the things that shape your reality. If you're not careful, you'll make that mistake. The subconscious mind as the womb of your reality. Subconscious mind. You know, some people will say, you're not getting it. Generational curses are real. Or let's assume, some people like cycles. Remember, there was a video I made about why you keep repeating cycles. Some people like circles. What happens is that whenever you allow these beliefs stay in your heart, your brain always, you tend to, certain things happen, you tend to be comfortable. You don't want to outgrow your current situation, so you just like to be at a particular level. You don't push yourself. Okay, let's look at Ashake for example. He kept on challenging himself, and he said what? He was paying the price. But most of us are not really willing to pay the price. We just assume that it's something that is actually what? Following us. Ask the successful men how many times they failed, and they will tell you. Ask them how many times they failed, and they will tell you. And it's so bad because sometimes when you're looking for solutions, you go meet some man of God, you go meet some spiritualist, and they will tell you that it is someone from your father's house, someone from your mother's house that is doing all these things. And you're confused because you need answers. It's really, really crazy though. It's really, really crazy. And sometimes you won't blame yourself because you don't know, you're ignorant about all these things. What about the one where they will say, people from this family, no one makes it past 25? Could it be it's true? What if it could be an underlying health problem that has been long lingering in the family that no one knows about? What if it could be the environment? What if it would be the food they eat? You never can tell. So do you just generalize everything as a generational curse? This is something we really need to understand here, and this is something we really need to be careful about. Because sometimes I expect the parents to have an understanding that I am the one in control of my reality. Because there's something you need to understand here. There are 3 realms of existence. One, mental, physical, and spiritual. The mental is your mind, physical, the body, which is the realm of action, and the spiritual is the realm where you see God. Now, the 3 realms of existence. This one starts in the mind, because every action you take first begins at the mind. It starts in the mind, This is where your thoughts are formed. This is your subconscious mind. It starts in the mind. And then your physical reality, what you can see as I'm talking to you and every other thing. And this one, it's your God self. Remember the video I made about where I said the divine spark is within you. The video I made about the false god, and I talked about the divine spark within you. So this is